We'll try to keep this video pretty quick, right? 4 solutions for stuck shed, okay? First one, humidity, hydration. Second, soaking. Third, enclosure. Fourth, I don't know why I used moist, but we use moist hiding spot, which that's just, I don't know. All right, let's just jump into this first one. All right, let's jump into the humidity range, right? Every snake is different. You need to do your research. I'm not using any certain species on this video. Every snake has its own great range that you want to be in. And when you know the animal's about to go in a shed, you can actually bump up that humidity to help them with that shed. So please make sure to do your research on the animal that you own, because some species require lower humidity and some require higher. So there's a lot of factors that can go into that. So just make sure that you do research your animal. If you guys don't feel confident about your humidity range, you can just buy a hygrometer, right? Hey, just get an electric one. It'll tell you your humidity, and then makes life really simple. This one ties in with the humidity, hydration. Weird concept, keeping your animal well hydrated. It sounds weird. Sounds simple, but a lot of people seem to fuck that one up. I don't know how you fuck that up. You just have a water bowl in there, put some fresh water in there every day, and your animal will go find that, and it'll drink it by themselves. Like, you don't have to do it for them. They'll just do it themselves as long as you provide it. It's a weird concept, I know. Another pro of hydration, it helps your animal poop. Weird concept, right? They're dehydrated, they get constipated, they have a hard time pooping, and then you have more issues. So just help your snake out. Just give them water. So your animal has stuck shed, you want to get it off, right? You can boost the humidity in the enclosure. It might help, but if you want to speed up the process and help them out, you can give them a little bath. There's nothing wrong with soaking your animal. When you give your animal a bath, you don't want it to be too hot. You don't want it to be too cold. I mean, it could be room temperature. It could be slightly warmer too. Nothing wrong with that. I personally like to use plastic totes. I drill some holes in it. It gets a little bit more airflow going through it. Do they really need that? Not really, because they'll be okay, because it's not that long of a period if you're leaving them in there. If you're leaving them in there for a long period of time, then, that's a concern. But 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it's going to get that old shed that's stuck, nice and soft, and then you can just gently rub it off. I like to put a towel in there with them when they're soaking, because they're moving around already, and it's kind of like a rough surface that shed's going to catch on, and it will come off by itself, and then you don't have to help remove it because they're already moving around in that water and it's catching onto that towel. Speaking of that towel with that rough surface, there's nothing wrong with having something in their enclosure that's considered as a rough surface. When they're moving around, it makes their life easier when their shed can get caught onto like a stick or a rock or a hide or something, because it's going to help pull them off, right? Pull that shed off. Why did I say that so weird? Plus all those things, it's kind of like a little enrichment for them, right? It's just another thing in there, nice little clutter. It makes them happy, makes them feel safe with all that stuff. Kind of gives them something to have that shed grab onto. Let's say you're still having issues just keeping up your humidity. Offer a humidity box, right? A humidity box works great. I don't know if you've ever used one. I've used them. Look at my little milk snake right here. Loves it. He did great. He'd go chill in there. You just keep the moss in there nice and wet. You can use paper towels as well. But they work great. They really do. Sometimes they'll just chill in there. They'll have perfect sheds. I did it with my milk snake. Worked great. Never ever had issues. So it doesn't hurt. Super simple. I made that one out of a plastic tote and cut a little hole in it. That's all you have to do. You can go fancier. That's up to you.